Hello everyone. In this video I'd like to tell you about the biggest mistakes I made in the first 6 months of learning Persian in 2022. So my name is Max and this year I am learning Persian. I'm also maintaining other languages like French, but my main focus is Persian. And my biggest mistake with Persian has been doing a little bit in Finglish. Okay, so Finglish is the Iranian language, or Farsi or Persian, written in the Latin script. And then they call it Finglish because mostly they use English pronunciation. So, of course, I am Dutch. My English is very high level, but still, it confused me to see things written down like they would be pronounced in English, but then representing another language. And what happened is that even when I decided to learn the script, I was learning the script, but whenever I saw a word written in the script and in Finglish, of course my eyes were drawn to the Finglish, and that's why this book, Colloquial Persian, has a big drawback, and that is that it has Finglish all over the place. So that means it's very hard to focus on the Arabic script. And of course, what you need is you need to see a word in the Arabic script and then be forced to try to figure out its meaning. Because if not, you'll have a quick look at the Finglish and you're done. You're looking back, you see the Arabic letters, or the Persian letters, the Arabic script, and you already know what it means. So that means that the book has done the work for you, and you want to do the work. You want your mind to do the work, so it gets used to this deciphering of the language, of course. So my first mistake was this little bit of Finglish that I did. Now I knew that this mistake was coming, so I learned the script from the beginning. And still, some people say that you shouldn't. Or that it's okay actually to not learn the script from the beginning, and I completely disagree. Okay, because when you're reading Farsi in another language, you're learning the other language. You're not learning Farsi, because when you're going to Iran and you're in a restaurant, you will not be able to order food because you can't read the menu card. Okay, you will never be able to understand and enjoy Persian poetry, and you'll never get a crazily broad vocabulary, because you only get that by reading. So you will not be able to, for example, to understand the subtitles while watching a Persian movie. So learn the script from the beginning and make sure you don't make this mistake. Mistake number 2 is doing too many things at once. So at one point I was doing this book, and I was still writing using another book, and I was trying to study a song, a story, and to speak with my language coach. And it was just too much. So I was learning many different things a little bit instead of just one thing very well. So I recommend you choose one resource only, you work through it, however the way you like it, and then you move on to the next. Okay, this is very hard, especially nowadays with everything's everywhere, right? Stick to one resource. Okay. Mistake number 3, sticking to a bad group class. Okay, so I had a group class, and in this group class the teacher didn't speak Farsi. I mean, she was able to speak Farsi, of course, but she didn't. During the class we were only speaking Dutch and English, and that's ridiculous. Okay, I was also not allowed, or we were just not doing we were just not having any interaction between the students. So I also couldn't practice with them. And basically what we did was reading the book. So this book in English, and then doing the dialogue sometimes in Finglish. And of course I was the only one trying to do it in the Farsi script, but I was too slow. So it was not fun for anyone, right? So I shouldn't have gone at one point. I should just have stopped, asked my money back, but I didn't. I continued and I lost precious time. So I should not have stuck to a bad group class. Last mistake is I underestimated the difficulty of the Farsi language. So the grammar of the Farsi language is very straightforward. It's very easy. And also the pronunciation is quite doable, especially if you're Dutch like me, because we already have the ge, for example. And I saw all over the place that people were considering Farsi not to be so difficult to learn. So I was like, oh, that's nice, you know, I am experienced. I thought I've learned languages before. So I'm just going to do it and then I'll be able to have a conversation after a couple of months. Well, I don't. Okay, sure, the grammar is easy, but that doesn't say much because I don't know the words. So I cannot really use the grammar because I don't have enough words. And the words are very um, difficult for me to learn because they're very different from all the other languages I know. So it just takes time. So I'm just going to not underestimate Farsi anymore. I'll be learning Farsi until the end of 2024, and then I'm planning on being fluent. And if you would like to see if that is going to be achieved by me and how I do it, then please subscribe. And I see you when I'm a little bit better. Bye.